He lied about therapy. Then I found out the real reason he was gone every Tuesday. I always thought cheating would be obvious. Lipstick on the collar, long nights, coldness in his voice. But that's not how it went down. With Nate, it was the opposite. He got more attentive. He brought me coffee in bed, folded the laundry, even left little notes around the house like, "You're stronger than you know." Cute, right? I thought we were finally healing. We'd had a rough year. My miscarriage, his layoff, our constant fights over money. But then he said he was starting therapy every Tuesday at 6 p.m. He'd leave smelling like cologne, holding a beat-up leather journal, and come home talking about progress. I was proud. Proud he was trying. Proud he was doing the emotional work. I even bragged about him to my friends, saying, "Most men avoid therapy, not Nate." Until last week, I was driving home from the grocery store, took a different street because of construction. And there he was, outside a bar, with her, a woman maybe 10 years older than me. Sharp suit, sharp smile, laughing. She touched his wrist like they were used to each other. Like it wasn't the first Tuesday night she'd done that. I didn't confront him right away. I followed them. Yeah, I became that woman. They went into a condo building. She lived there. They stayed inside for over 2 hours. I didn't need to see more, but I did need the truth. When he walked through our door that night, I just asked, "How was therapy?" He blinked, said, "Tough session. We worked on my resentment issues." I nodded, handed him a printout from Google Maps. The address of the condo, time-stamped photos from my dash cam. He stared at them, said nothing, didn't even pretend to lie. And then, "This part still makes me sick." He smiled, like I'd finally earned the truth. He told me she was his grief counselor, that they started out talking about us, but things got complicated. She understood him. She never judged. And worst of all, he said it wasn't cheating because he never had to hide her from his feelings. You ever hear something so twisted you actually feel embarrassed for them? That was me. This wasn't just betrayal. It was weaponized intimacy. He used my pain, our pain, to excuse his fantasy connection with someone else. And here's the kicker. She knew he was married. He claimed she was the one who said, "As long as you're honest with yourself." Let that sink in. That's the kind of person he was confiding in. The kind of professional he thought could help him fix us. I didn't throw anything. Didn't scream. Just sat down, wrote this story, and packed my bags. I haven't looked back. So here's my question to you. The one watching. Do you think emotional affairs like this are worse than physical ones? He never kissed her in front of me. But he laid all his truths at her feet, not mine. Is that forgivable? Drop a comment. Tell me what you would have done. Let's talk about what counts as betrayal, and whether calling it therapy makes it any less wrong.